Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is where I do horror movie reviews. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Wrong Turn. This is a great horror movie. Came out back in 2003, and I saw this when I was very young. I saw it at a cousin's house, and it blew me away. This is a great horror movie, and it actually started a whole franchise. I actually didn't see the other movies in the franchise, but I just saw that one, and then that movie ended up being one of my favorite horror movies. And I actually saw it again recently, and I still think it's a great horror movie. Um, I think pretty much this movie works because of the the villains that are human flesh eating cannibals. They're monsters, and whoever did the makeup of the cannibals, they did a great job because they are very scary, uh, you know, monsters. I mean, they're humans, but they're cannibals, and they're they're like mutants, and it's actually a very yeah, it's a very scary movie. So the main one of the actress that's in this movie, her name is Elisa Dushku. She came out in the movie Bring It On. She's the brunette who ends up joining the Toro squad. Yeah, she's that's the first time I saw her as an actress, and she came out again in this movie, and I love the movie. She's a great actress, and so what is this movie about? The movie is about a group of strangers who all kind of they're stranded in the forest. Um, it's a total of six. Five were like on a camping trip, and another one he kind of just met them there. Where he actually crashed into their car. So, but they got stranded because the car that was driving, there was like a wire with spikes, and it hit the tires, and the car broke down. Um, and later on, you find out that these cannibals, these mutants, are the ones who put that because they're looking for people to consume. They want to eat these. They need to eat humans to survive because that's their nature. Um, so, so pretty much just like every horror slash movie, one by one they start getting um, captured, and they yeah, it's I think with this one that it's very gruesome. This movie, um, it's um, I mean, it's about cannibalism. So I think one of the big scenes in the movie is when they witness one of their friends who was captured, and I mean, she was killed, but they witness her getting devoured by the cannibals. They're in the house of the cannibals because they're actually looking for um, not necessarily shelter, but they're looking for people. They're looking for someone that can help them because they're in the forest, and they just don't know how. There's like no communication with their phones, and they just don't know how to, you know, um, have someone help them. So they go to the house, and they don't know that there's cannibals there, but they're there, and they're just kind of seeing the whole house, and they see how it's pretty, grotesque, and it's filthy. And when the cannibals come, they hide, and they see that one of their other friends, she got killed. So they have the woman, and they put her on the table, and then they just start eating her. They're just like um, they're eating the flesh of this human because that's what they do. That's what they enjoy. Um, I think that why this movie works and why I enjoy it a lot is, I mean, when I first saw it, I was very young, so I was actually really, I had never really seen kind of a like a cannibal movie. Usually I see the slasher ones that are just kind of like the villain is just chasing them, and then like either he has a sword or an axe and he's just chasing the victim. In this one, I mean it's the same thing, but they don't just kill them. They eat them. And I think when I was younger, I was like really, I mean I was traumatized. Like holy shit, this is I had never seen that. It is so it is a graphic movie, and it's pretty raw, but that's why I like it, and it's I think it's effective. I think yeah, I mean yeah, the ones the makeup artist who did the mutants, they were very effective in creating a scary mutant monster. Um, Throughout the movie, it ends up becoming like a survival movie. So they're seeing how they can escape the wrath, the the onslaught of these cannibals. Um, and it's just it's a suspenseful movie, and it works because you really start hoping that they don't get captured, so they won't get eaten alive. Especially the actress Lisa Dushku, who's a beautiful actress. Um, After this movie, there was more. I think it was like because it's like a whole franchise that created a bunch of sequels and reboots. I actually haven't seen any of the. I haven't seen any of the sequels or reboots, but I might end up watching them. I just really like this one. It's just to me, just something that I really enjoyed. Um, there's that other movie that actually not really. I mean, I've seen some of it, but I think when it comes to cannibals, a lot of people associate the movies with like The Hills Have Eyes, the original and the remake. There's the Green Inferno. It's a movie that I'll probably end up watching again and probably reviewing. And there's another movie about cannibals called Cannibal Holocaust, and that's one of those. It's a found footage movie, so it's kind of like the Blair Witch Project, and like Cloverfield, but it's like more. It takes place like in the jungle, and it's like in South America, and they end up encountering a tribe of cannibals. So if you are a fan of the more human flesh cannibal horror genre, you're gonna like this movie. It's very suspenseful, and it's actually very, yeah, it's an exciting movie. One of the things I actually really enjoyed about this movie is that it's you could say they did use a lot of good practical effects. They didn't really use that much CG. I mean, there's not really like CGI or anything. It's not really, they really did a good job with that, the filmmakers. Um, and I really, yeah, I recommend this movie. It's, like I said, one of my favorite horror movies. And I'm going to give this movie a 5 out of 5. So it's superb. And I definitely recommend it. I want to review more horror movies, and specific cannibal movies. Um, I think the one that I'm probably gonna watch again, even though I feel like when I saw it, it's a very gruesome, and it's actually very diabolical, and like um, very, it's just very gritty and raw. And that's Cannibal Holocaust. It's actually like an Italian movie. Came out in the 70s. It has a very good uh, theme song. So that's one that I'll be reviewing. And then that movie inspired The Green Inferno, that was directed by Eli Roth, who's known for the Hostel movies. So that's my review of the movie, and see you guys next time.